Hello, y'all. This is Laurie with Laurie Resiliently Crafting. How you doing today on this wonderful Saturday? It is so nice here in South Georgia today. It's a little breezy, but it's nice today, y'all. It's nice. How y'all doing? Just waiting on Miss Stella to finish up. Boy, you can sure tell she don't feel good. You can sure tell she does not feel good today. And I hate that. I hate that. My prayers go out with her. But we are in the Mystery Box Challenge. It's hosted by Miss Lisa with Crafty Mom Creations. Darn, I can't, Live Brain. It's a real thing, y'all. And Stella is the one that sent me my package today, or this week, for this challenge. So we're going to go ahead and see what's in there. And thank you, Lisa, for inviting me. I appreciate you for even thinking about me. I thank you very much for that. So we're just waiting on Miss Stella to finish up, and we're going to go ahead and get into our package and see what we got here. See what we got. But if by chance you see this little red button right there, you caught me live. Just do #replay, and I'll get back to you just as soon as Mr. FB lets me see you. Hey, Robin, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Okay, let's open this up. I haven't peeked, y'all. I felt it, but I haven't gone in there and looked. So we're going to get on this together. We're going to see together. We're going to find out together. I'm always scared to cut into these things because I have ruined things by cutting into them. I have. Hey, Tina, how you doing, beautiful? Thank you for being here. I'm going to open up my package and see what we got here. And this was sent to me by Miss Stella, and my heart breaks for her that she feels so bad. You're enjoying? Hey, Judy, how you doing, beautiful? You enjoying your day? Are you getting to watch the creators today? Girl, are you getting to watch all the creators today? Okay, we got a wood oval thing. We got some leather pieces. And this is that, because I got the same thing. It's the Dollar Tree faux leather. And when she cut one into a tag, too. Cool beans. We got a little note. We got a note. Whatever you choose. Pen is a gift for me. And looky there, she gave me a gift. Looky there, y'all. Look at that pen. Ain't that pretty? That's just sweet. Thank you, Stella. Handmade with love. And we got some lace, y'all. Look at that. Look there. Ooh, look at that lace. Ain't that pretty? Got me shared. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Hey, sissy, how you doing? Let me go ahead and refresh the page here, and I like to put up my second device. That way, if I miss a comment, and then we got this lace here. Well, she sent all kinds of lace. Ooh, and she sent a cross. That looks like Totally Dazzled, y'all. That looks like Totally Dazzled. And then we got some blue lace. I might be able to use all this. And look at this little hummingbird. Look at that little hummingbird. It's precious. It's precious. The little nose piece broke off. Where'd it go? I thought I saw a little piece of something here a minute ago. But that's okay. We can paint it. Oh, there it is. Nope, that's a piece of the bag. Okay, I save all my notes, y'all. When I get notes or happy mail from people, I save all my stuff. There I am. You go, Lisa. You on the ball today, girl. Hey, Penny. Hey, Vicky. Hello from South Georgia. Welcome. Thank y'all for being here. Appreciate you. And Jane and Marilyn. Hey, y'all. How you doing? Okay, so I believe we have to use 3 items out of our package. Is that correct, Lisa? We have to use at least 3. Hey, Suzanne from Tallahassee, Florida. Hey, Sarah. Thank you for spilling the glitter, girl. Hey, Stella. I'm so sorry you feeling bad, girl. Make my heart hurt for you. Thank you for my pen, girl. That is just adorable. That is adorable. Look at that. Look at that little pen. And with a little cow. He's cute. He is cute. He is. That is adorable. I'll have to keep my grandson's fingers off of it because he'll be done stole it from me. He's good about doing things like that. He is. Hey, Cherie. And Kay and Mary T. Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome. We are in the shared into the Crazy Crafting Crew event group, as well as Craft Around the Clock. So I appreciate y'all. If y'all haven't seen me before, I'm still growing my page. This is my 5th page, y'all. But we got it all taken care of now, and I've had to change my name several times and do all the things, and I would really love for y'all to join my family. Hey Julie, hey Teresa, hey Pam, how you doing, beautiful? Thank you for sending me out, Stella. You need to go lay down and rest, girl. You look like you were fixing to be sick. You did. You really looked like you were fixing to be sick, and I'm sorry. I am so sorry. From the UK, Julie from the UK. Well, welcome, friend. Welcome. Okay, so we got some leather. We got 3 different kinds of lace. We got a, looks like Totally Dazzled cross. Hey, Grace and Sunflowers, how you doing? And Rose, and Donna, and Cheryl. Thank you, girl. Thank you, Cheryl. She even cut one of the leather pieces out into a tag. We might be able to use that. And then we've got a wood oval here. So let's get started. I am going to use the lace, and I'll probably use the cross. But this is what I was thinking about doing. This is where my head was going. Because I have some of this faux leather too. And I got the white, and I went ahead and cut it out. This is just a Dollar Tree egg. And I just took the paper off the one side, and we are going to put this on here, like so. And we're going to do us a little Easter door hanger. What we're going to do is what we're going to do. Hey, Therese Hodge, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for sprinkling. Thank you for sharing the love. Thank you. Hey, Nancy, how you doing from Indiana? Thank you, Vicki, for sharing. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all so much. Yes, I do. And if I see anybody that has a little blue button beside it that says follow that I'm not following, because, sometimes you can be following, and the FB, every time they do an update, they want to change that for you, whether you want them to or not. Hey, Verna, how you doing? And Laura, hey. Hey, Shar, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? So we are going to put this piece of leather, pleather, whatever you want to call it. Hey, Peggy. How you doing, girl? And Gail. Hey. We're going to put this piece of faux leather on this egg that we got here. Now, what glue am I going to use? I think we're going to use, I don't want to use the hot glue because it'll be lumpy up underneath it, and we don't want lumps. Hey, Laura, following now. Thank you, friend. Thank you for sprinkling, Nancy. Okay, I think what we're going to use is some Stick Fast as well as some Fabric Tack. And maybe that'll get us sealed on there good. Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you. Hey, Debbie Milner, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? And I call all my friends beautiful. And the reason why I do that is because God says we are beautifully, wonderfully, and beautifully made. And, just because we don't feel like we're beautiful, God don't make no junk, y'all. God don't make no junk, and He is highly invested in us. He is. He gave His Son to us so that we could have a way to be able to get into heaven, So He is fully invested in us, y'all. And He don't make no junk. He just don't. And if you don't know, if you are new to me, I am a pastor's wife. Don't hold that against me. Don't hold it against me. I'm a Southern Baptist pastor. Okay, so we got our Fabric Tack on there. Now let's get our Stick Fast on here. We want to make sure that it's going to stay, right? We want to make sure that it's going to stay. And with this paper that's still on here, I don't want it to give it any reason to not stay. Okay, I think we got enough on there. Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you. It's true. Normal's not coming back, but Jesus is. He is. He is. He said He was, and He don't tell no stories. He said he was coming back, so he's coming back. He's preparing a place for us, y'all. He is preparing a place. So, if by chance this is the first time you being here, I talk about my Jesus because he saved my life. I'm a recovering alcoholic of 18 years. And he saved my life. He really and truly did. And I will shout about my Jesus because, you know, he died on a cross, a brutal death for me. Really? I mean, that Stickfast will keep it there. It sure will. I'm hoping it will. And I didn't want to use the hot glue because the hot glue, if you don't get it on there just right and soon enough, it will bubble up and make lumps in it. And, you know, that's just not good. It's just not good. Yes, and I'll be praying for you too, Stella. I will. I'm sorry you're feeling bad, girl. I am. Okay, so now we got our leather on. Or pleather, whatever you want to call it. We got that on there. But now I need to poke a hole in it so that we can find our place to be able to hang it up later, right? So we're going to put a hole in it. Thank you, Vicky. Hey, Joetta, how you doing? And Angie, welcome. Thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate you. I do. Okay. Now, the other thing that I was wanting to do, we're going to set this. I might need to use my little sanding tool here. I'm probably going to have to change my thingy because it's wore out. It's wore out. I don't know if this one's going to be strong enough. Let me use this one here. I know this one will be strong enough for that pleather. How were you able to flip so you could read your sign? I went through business suites. And now that they're doing all that, I just go through business suites, and then when I'm done with my video, I'll go over, I'll save it and download it on my iPad. That way, because I've saved them on my laptop before, and it filled it up so fast that I didn't have no more storage on my laptop because it's just a small laptop. It's nothing fancy. So now I'm saving them on my iPad or I save them on my phone. That way, if I want to reuse that video, I can go back to it, shorten it, and make it a reel, right? But yeah, I just went on through business suites versus going on through Facebook. Okay, I'm just taking off these little edges here. Some of them wasn't real straight. And, you know, I can't cut a straight line sometimes. I don't know if y'all have that problem sometimes, but I do. Hey, Barbara, how you doing? And I don't know if Stella even got names. I was in and out of the craft room. She was on, but I don't know if she got names or not. Hey, Jan, Michigan in the house. Hey, girl. How you doing, beautiful? How you doing? How you doing? I don't know, y'all up there in those northern states where you're getting all that snow and yuck and bad cold. It is 63 here in South Georgia today. It was in the 40s yesterday. And it's supposed to be in the 70s tomorrow. So, I told my husband, I said, that's just our spring. It's coming. It's a-coming. Hey, Simply Best, blah, blah, blah. My tongue's not working. Simply Blessed Designs. You're West Michigan here, too. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to send them to Lisa. I'm going to send them to Lisa. What you going to send to Lisa? Oh, the names? Okay. I know I got to remember to do that. Y'all don't let me forget to pick 2 names to go in into the end of the event. Miss Lisa's pulling names, and she's going to send out some happy mail for those of you that were here today and shared out the video. Okay, so we just cleaned up our egg. That's all we did. We just cleaned up our egg. Had food and a nap, and I'm good now. I bet. I sat down in the recliner about 10 minutes after 3, and I had Stella on in here, and I could hear her. And then, or Sheila was finishing up. Hey, Misty, how you doing? And Trudy, how you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Thank y'all for being here so much, so much. Okay, we're going to set this aside. I'll paint the back later. Y'all don't want to see me sit and watch me paint. Hey, Rose, how you doing? You got family? I'm in South Georgia, way south. I'm about an hour, hour and a half from the Florida line. I'm way down there on the bottom part of the Georgia line. And now this is just one of those chunky eggs that came from the Dollar Tree for $1.25. Northwest Indiana. Ooh, yeah, they said it's really cold there. Hey, Melissa, how you doing, beautiful? Now, I've got this scrapbook paper here, y'all, that I want to use, and because to me, it screams spring. It does, it does. It screams spring. And I am, as well as y'all, ready for some, I'm not ready for the hot weather. Don't get me wrong. I can't handle the heat like I used to. Just getting old. I've had, you know about Valdosta, Vicky? Yep. I can't handle the heat like I used to, because I've had heat stroke several times, and once you have it once, it seems like it don't take nothing, and it jumps right back on you again. So when the hot months get here, I don't get out much, y'all. I don't. And I love to do yard work and all the things. Hey, Sharon from Jonesboro, Tennessee. Welcome, welcome. Yes, isn't it pretty? Isn't it pretty? That was bright and cheery, just for spring. And we're going to use lace, and we're going to use, in fact, I got some other lace over there that I meant to grab, and I did not. But I got some lace over there. I grabbed some lace. I grabbed the faux leather, just in case. Now, Beth from Rekindle Blessings was supposed to be coming on at 8 o'clock tonight, but she just informed me she's not going to be able to do the event. I'm not sure what's going on. So y'all keep Miss Beth and Rekindle's Blessings in your prayers. She does have health issues, and she's just a sweet woman. She's a God-fearing woman as well. You know, she lost her daddy. It's just, life is hard. Life is hard. It is, it is. So, and the good news is, those of you that have been following me for any length of time, my daughter is doing a lot better. She has chose to, her husband gave her the ultimatum. She was either going to do, oh, okay, Rose, cool beans. And he gave her the ultimatum. She was either going to go to a rehab and spend 9 months there, or she was going to do a 90-day here. And if that didn't work out, then he was still going to send her to a rehab. But, you know, you can threaten rehab all you want to. If they're not ready to do it, it's not going to work no way. But she went on an 8-day binge, and then got sick with an ear infection, sinus infection, because the pollen's flying big time around here. And she ended up going into having a DT seizure because she went cold turkey after an 8-day binge. And it really and truly scared her husband. He told me, he said, I didn't know what to do. He said, I freaked out. He said, I really felt like I was watching my wife die in front of my face. He said, and I couldn't do nothing about it. He said, and the EMTs came and picked her up, and she spent the night for observation to make sure that that didn't happen again. But the EMTs agreed that it was more than likely, because if you know anything about alcoholism, when you get to that 72-hour mark is a critical time. And if you're an alcoholic and you've been drinking excessively, and then all of a sudden you quit, it's not good for your body. Your important organs go to shutting down. So my son-in-law said that they had done got up and ate dinner She had fixed some pizza or something, and he went in the other room to use the bathroom and came back out, and he heard this funny noise, and he thought it was the bulldog just being silly. And he looked over, and it was Mandy, my daughter, laying flat back on her back, couldn't catch her breath, and she was foaming at the mouth and all the things, and it really and truly scared him. It really did. So y'all just keep my daughter in your prayers if you would, if you're a praying person, because God knows, and he will fix it. We just have to be patient and wait on him. And that, as a mother, as a parent, you know, and I know where she got it from, you know, because I'm a recovering alcoholic, so she lived with it all her life. And her father, not my husband, her father is also an alcoholic. So she had it in her genes. And if they tell you that alcoholism is not hereditary, it is. Yes, it is, Angie. It is. But God's going to take care of her. And that's the hardest thing in the world for a parent, to just sit back and wait on the Lord, you know. When, you know, she's my firstborn. I just want to fix it, you know. I just want to make it all better. But I can't. His heart stopped a couple times. Hey, Jane, how you doing? Thank y'all for those prayers. Yeah, it's just one of them things that you just got to kind of sit back and watch and wait. Because now when she's drinking and she's way down in the dumps and the boo-hoo crying and all the stuff, you know, she's ready to go to rehab. But she sobers up, she won't no part of it. I'm not leaving, da-da-da-da-da. And now when she's drunk, she'll go. And you would think that the doctors and all them, with as many times as she's been in and out of the hospital in the last 3 years because of her alcoholism, that they would have her mandated to go to rehab. They won't do it. Even family members have said, look, I'll sign a paper. She has got to go to rehab. So she is doing a 90-day rehab thing where she either spends the day with me, with her husband, and or her in-laws. That way somebody's watching her at all times. Because when she's at home alone, you know, that's the devil's favorite place for you to be, is home alone. And, you know, and out of mind is the devil's workshop. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now we got our little egg. I am going to go ahead and paint these edges real quick with some Folk Art multi-surface black and satin. Hello, Sharon. Thank you for the prayers. Thank you. Yeah, sure, it is. It's hard, but, you know, that's what we got to do. It's just one of them things that we got to do it. We got to do it. We got to wait on him. And hopefully I won't make a mess with this and get it all over my egg. I should have done it first, but I didn't. I was running my mouth. So far, I have watched the entire event. Who else has watched the entire event? Yep, that's right. It is. It's really hard. And that's why my grandson lives with me. Because he said he just couldn't take it anymore, Mimi. Can you help me? I said, you know, when your grandson is fed up with dealing with a mother that's constantly intoxicated, you know, and he was failing school and all the things because she was too involved in her alcohol to be worried about whether he got up and went to school or not. And then I said, I'm raising her only son. And we all thought that because she lost a set of twins before he was born, we all thought that him coming to live with me would make a difference. You know what she says? Well, he's with my mama. I know he's being taken care of. You've watched everyone so far? You missed most of Making It with Mimi. I watched most of hers. I didn't watch all of it, but like I said, I've been in and out, and I finally got my Valentine tote put away and pulled out my Easter. Because if I don't, every time I go to the store, I'll be like, oh, I need to have that. Oh, and I probably got it already. It's in my tote, right? So my grandson took my Valentine tote, because I can't tote it, to the building, and my husband went ahead and grabbed the Easter tote, and we brought it back up. I keep it outside on the porch, because I don't have no room in my craft room. Last Restless Little Liver, my son saw that, and I was 9 years sober. Praise God, praise God. And see, and that's one thing that really bothers me most about it, is the whole time she was growing up, she swore up and down that she was never going to be like her mama, because she seen what it did to me. I ended up going to, because my husband used to call me a Jekyll and Hyde. He said, you're the sweetest woman in the world when you're sober. He said, but when you go to drinking, you're the devil. You're the devil. And I'm like, well, and, you know, I ended up spending 7 months in the county jail to go to RSAT rehab, and then 11 months there at the rehab. And she swore up and down, I am never going to be an alcoholic like my mama. And look what's happened, right? And she probably thinks, well, it's not going to happen to me. I got control of it. But unfortunately, it gets a hold of you, and you don't even realize it's gotten a hold to you. Unfortunately. But on a good note, she's doing good. She's doing good, and it's just a matter of time. She's going to see. God's going to open up her eyes, and she's not going to want it anymore. And that's what she has said the last few times that I've talked to her. I don't want it anymore. I don't want it anymore. So, well, good. I hope so. You know, because it really breaks her son's heart. You know, she went to rehab, and he thought she was going to be all better. She lasted 2 weeks. But she stayed at home and did nothing instead of getting out there being with other people or going to AA or anything like that. And you just can't do that, because, you know, it's a process. It's like I told her in-laws. I said, she didn't get that way in 30 days. You know, this has been going on for years, and it's going to take more than 30 days for her to get better. It is. You lost your husband to alcohol. Yes, and it can happen to anybody. It's not, it don't coil. It does not coil. White, black, purple, green, it don't, woman, man, it don't coil. It does not care. It's an addiction. And we all have certain addictions of our own, you know. Like, as a creator, our biggest addiction is buying too many supplies, right? But when you have an addictive personality, you have a tendency to fall back on those things. Ooh, where'd that big chunk come from? I need a napkin. Let me grab a paper towel here. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you. I am making a mess. I'm glad I put some lotion on, because I sure am getting it all over me. But she's doing good. She tried to slide by on Monday, and I contacted her. I was like, what happened to you going over to your in-laws? And so the next day, I guess she just didn't want to get out of the house, really. Because my daughter, she's not a cold girl. She does not like cold weather at all. If it's below 80 degrees, she's freezing to death. And she probably just stayed in the bed is what she did. But she went over there Tuesday and Wednesday. So, okay. So now we got our egg with our edges done. Let me dry this up real quick. I know my dryer is rather loud, but I've had 3 of those little ones, and I loved them. They're quiet, but they just don't last. And the money you spend for them, you'd think they'd last a lot longer. They just don't last. You know, little heated Rangers, they're quiet, but they just, like I said, I've been through 3 of them. And this cute little thing, it'll outlast probably anything. It'll probably outlast all of them. Oh, I've been in and out today, and I can tell that the pollen's done got a hold of me today, too. Okay. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Sorry. Nose wanting to run. I don't know why. It seems like, and it's not just me. There's other creators that's just as well. As soon as you get on the live, that nose goes to running and it won't stop. And you just have to surround yourself with new people. It's hard, but boundaries are good things sometimes. That is so true, Vicki. That is so true. Yes, you have to change your people, places, and things. That's a fact. And it's funny, you know, you think all these people that you used to hang out with in your partying days and all that they're your friends. No, they're not. I did not see not near one of them show up to say hey to me while I was in jail. I didn't. The only ones that ever showed up was my family. It's the only ones that, even my mother. My mother, because she was so distraught that I had let it get that way. But my father is an alcoholic as well, which he's been sober now 29 years. But I grew up with it, you know, and it's a real thing. But she had to literally just take herself out of the picture because it done depressed her so bad. What I start with, I got some leather. We got a wood round or an oval. We got 3 different kinds of laces. I got me a little hummingbird pin. And then I got a cross here. And I think we're going to use that cross. I think so. I think we are. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and put it on. I went ahead and took this little cross here that I already had and painted it black because I knew that I wanted to put a cross in this. Easter's fun with the Easter bunny and the chicks and the eggs and all the things. But we all know the real reason for Easter. We know the reason for Easter, right? It's because of our Savior. Because of our Savior. And I am going to put that right there in the middle of that little wood cross. I am. And I'm going to use some JB Weld and hot glue. That way I know it's not going to come off. Hey Elizabeth, how you doing? Yes, good items, good items. So we're going to use the JB Weld and the hot glue. That way we know that this little joker will not come off. And I'm going to fill this little center right here with the hot glue because it's plastic right there. It's plastic right there. It's not the metal. It's not the metal. Let's see if I can get it on here straight. Get it on here straight. Oop, get back over there. Now we're going to hold her down for just a second. Yes, it's a pretty cross. Pretty, pretty cross. Thank you, Vicki. Thank you, thank you. And I got some oozing out, but it's okay. It's okay. I could have used heavy body gel too. It would have worked. But that's all right. That's all right. That heavy body gel will definitely secure something. It will, it will. Okay, so now we got our little cross, right? And it's going to go on the project too. It's going to go on the project too. Let me grab my other lace that I forgot to grab. Hold the phone. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Let me grab it. Where the heck's it at? Here it is. Here it is. I found it. I found it. Oh. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. All right. Now I do have I don't know if y'all seen these or not, where they take the fondant molds, where you use Liquitex and you make your own lace or whatever. Hey Kay, how you doing? So I'm gonna take this lace right here, and I want to put it around my egg, just like so. Just like so. And because the back of it, the main of it is black, it's really gonna stand out. See, it's gonna be like that. And then I got another piece right here that we can add to it. And it can just butt up and go right down to the other end. Okay, I got several different pieces, and these are all, they're actually plastic. They're actually plastic. Now, what am I going to use? What am I going to use? What am I going to use? I'm just going to use my stick fast. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, thank you. Just got that, and I can't wait to try it. Awesome, awesome sauce. Okay, let's see if that's going to stand up by itself for a minute. Yeah, I am going to put some stick fast on this, and then we're going to get to putting it on there. Because you don't need a lot of this stuff, because it will stick, and it sticks fast. Hence the name, right? Hence the name. And it's not perfect. It's not perfect by no means. But it works. It works. It'll work. Okay. Put some more on here. And I'm just going to run it right on down. Because it doesn't have to have complete coverage. Because it's not going to go nowhere. Not going to go nowhere. Just like so. And watch it, because it will ooze out. It will ooze out. And then you stick your fingers to the bottle. Stick your fingers to the bottle. Don't do that. Don't do like I do. Don't do like I do. Get back down there. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing on this one. Just we're going to put some stick fast on there. And we're going to stick that on there right next to it. And bring it on down. Oop, get back on there. Stay on there. Stay on there. Let me hold it for a minute. She's doing lots better. She's doing lots better. She is. She's doing lots better. Praise God. She is. My stepfather is keeping her in line too. I called the other day, was going to take her out to lunch, and she said, I really just don't feel like going anywhere. And he said, you can't go anywhere. You got this one showing up and that one showing up, and it's the nurses are coming to check on her, you know, taking her, because now she has to have oxygen at night when she goes to bed. Okay, so there's our little egg with our lace on there. Okay, and we're going to put this to the side here and let that finish drying on its own. And we are going to take this here, and we are going to use some of this lace, I believe, this white lace. Now it's going to be hard to see, so that's why I pulled out the black. We're going to put that on there. like so. And then I've got some black lace as well. I think I found this wood spool at a thrift store. At a thrift store, y'all. And I'm going to put the black lace right over top of it, just like that. So that it will stand out. So that it will stand out. So let's use a little bit of glue here. Get that on there. Get that on there. Make sure we got her straight across. Yep. Just shot out scissors. Those are my everything scissors. I cut everything with them, so they don't work very good anymore. They don't work very good anymore. But, you know. Okay. So we used the lace. We got the cross. Oop, and it's wonky, of course. Good thing it's just hot glue, right? And it'll come right back off. There we go. There we go. Had to straighten her out, y'all. It was wonky. It was wonky. Love all the lace, Elizabeth? I do too. I love lace. I do. I know my mama, when I was growing up, we were frilly girls. Both my sister and myself. Mama dressed up in lace and all the things when we were growing up. She did. Let me get out my good scissors here and do some real cutting. But I love my wooden spool. That's the whole reason why I bought it. I didn't really care about the lace. I bought the lace because I like this wooden spool that came with it, right? Okay, now I'm going to use my fabric tack on this. Like so. And I like the fabric tack when you're using something that can see through, because it will show up. And like I said, if you use the hot glue, it gets lumpy. And we don't want lumpies. We don't want lumpies. My husband's in there cooking. He's cooking. Let me grab my finger here. Love those spools. I do too. And I mean, it's vintage. It's a vintage. They don't make them like that no more. They just don't. But I was like, hey, it's lace too, you know. We can use the lace for something. God only knows what, but we can. Okay. All right. And up after me, y'all, is the Messy Craft Corner with Jimmy Lou. With Jimmy Lou. Ain't no telling what she gonna do. Right? I love wooden spools. I love them. Well, it's not exactly straight, but it'll be okay. Now, let me see my little egg here. I'm going to put this one down here. Let's get her straight. And now I've got one of these little chocolate bunnies that came from the Walmart. I thought about putting the bunny on here as well. And then we can put a bow on it. And I also have, I want to put the cross up here, like so. And I've got a little bitty welcome. Yes, it is a great spool. Now, a little bitty welcome, y'all. And I thought about doing it in the pink. See, the little bitty welcome. So we can just put the welcome here. Since it's going on, it's for a door hanger, right? For a door hanger. But I want the cross on there because, now I will paint him white. So let's go ahead and set this back here. I'm going to paint him white, and I'm going to use, and I still got 19 minutes. We're doing good. Hey, Tammy's Treasures. How you doing, beautiful? How you doing? Thank you for being here. This is Dixie Belle paint in the color Fluff. And it's just white, y'all. It's just white, but it's called Fluff. It's called Fluff because it's not a real pure white. It's a... Well, I need to stir that. I need to stir that. It's, I did this yesterday and made a huge mess. Huge mess. Probably should have shook it up before I opened it, but it'll be okay. But it's not a pure white. It's more of a, I don't know, but it's white. It's white, but it's not that bright in your face white. You know what I mean? And I went ahead and painted my bunny with some Bondo balls by Dixie Belle as well. And the reason why I did that is because it's plastic. And we all know how paint don't like plastic, right? It will come off. It will come off if it's not primed per se. And that's all that is a primer. It's just a primer. But I had two different kinds of these. I got this one and that one. See, I got two different kinds of bunnies. I got this one and that one. But I like this one better. This was last year's bunny at the Walmart. That one was from 2 years ago. Yeah. Yep. And it's busted a little, and I just busted apart so that we can put it on the surface. Put it on the surface. So I have used two of the items that she sent me. I think we're supposed to use 3, but I don't know. I use a cross and some lace. I'm just painting him up real quick, and we're gonna dry him, and then probably have to add another coat because he kind of looks like some white chocolate now. Kind of looks like white chocolate now. Yeah, they do look like real chocolate, don't they? Three items? Okay. Okay. And this is the first time I've been in a craft box challenge, mystery box challenge. First time I've done one. They intimidate me, y'all. They intimidate me. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do for my third piece. I'm going to take that piece right there with them little stars, whatever they are, snowflakes, I don't know. We got a stray right here, so I'm going to snip that off. And we're going to use that as a bow to go around his neck. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to cut this down. Cut it down, cut it down. So I've used 3 items. So I've used the 3 items because I don't want to get disqualified for not using 3 and only using 2. We're going to put this on our bunny. I'd like to take it. I got some pink markers, and I could probably go over it with some pink marker just to brighten it up some. So we're gonna make this our bow, out of our bow. We're gonna make this our bow. Okay, here we go. We're gonna use that, stick that right there. I keep tripping myself up. Thank you, Elizabeth. Okay, let's put another quick coat on here. Where's my brush go? It's gonna be a white chocolate bunny. Use a white chocolate bunny. Who likes white chocolate? Anybody? I love it. I love it. I'm a big time. The cookies and cream candy bars. Ooh. I get myself in trouble with those. I can. I can get myself in trouble with those. Who likes white chocolate? Anybody? Anybody like white chocolate besides me? I know I'm not the only one. But I like chocolate anything, really. To be honest about it, I like chocolate anything. So what y'all having for supper tonight? Anybody know? Anybody know what y'all having for supper tonight? I know what I'm having. My husband spoils me on Saturdays. I do all the cooking all week long, and Saturdays he'll cook on the grill and usually make us some steaks and baked potatoes, and you know, he just spoils me. He does. But it's okay. We've been married, March 9th, we've been married 30 years. And, you know, you don't hear that very often anymore. And it's a shame. It really and truly is. Chicken and rice soup. You love white chocolate cake? I do too. So does Donna. Chocolate in its name. Hey, Paula, how you doing, beautiful? Hey, Joetta. Wings and tots. Raising Cane's chicken. Raising Cane's chicken. Come on, Bunny, drive. Come on, Bunny, drive. My husband knows. I can't eat. Oh, Lord. Yeah, you look like you were fixing to be sick at one point today in the event. I thought, ooh, poor girl. You got the flu, or you just don't know, or just feeling like crud? Fella. Trudy likes chocolate too. Spaghetti and cornbread. That's what he says. He had old times. Oh, Lord. That sounds good too. That sounds good too. And I told my husband the other day, where he works in a different city, they have the Old Times Country Buffet. He told me the other day that he was going to go to the Old Times Country Buffet for lunch. He did. He said, I won't do that mess again. He said it was so hard to stay awake to teach a class because he was too full. He was too for supper. Gotcha. No idea what you're having. Okay. Alright. I did, and I gotta grab one more thing, y'all, that I forgot to grab. I'm sorry, I keep walking away. I'm sorry, but I'm not leaving. I'm just right behind you. Right behind you. Just right behind you. Because I can't find the blush at the Dollar Tree. Not in the pink. I can find every other color. So I'm going to use some rub-on transfers. Not rub-on transfers. Metallic rub-ons in the color Ruby. And we're going to put some in her ear. Hey, Virginia. How you doing? so good. It sure is. It sure is. Tummy trouble. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So I'm just going to use my finger. And it's a red. It's not really pink. But I'm just going to go real light with it. In the middle of his ear right here. Just give him a little definition there. Okay, now get that off my finger. And I think we're going to take some of this gold right here. And we're just going to rub across him. Just give him a little bit more color on him. Because I'm not going to put another coat on him. I'm not. It's too time consuming, and for one, for the live, and for two, I want y'all to be able to see the detail in him, and this will bring out the detail. These rub-on I keep calling them transfers. Metallic rub-ons. I'll get it right in a minute. And I'm going to just take my little black marker here that's got the brush tip, and we're just going to paint his eye. I can't do eyes like Tanya can. I sure can't. Or Miss Shar. I'm not a painter. I just try at it. We have one of those here. We haven't been there. Yeah, they had one in Tifton, and they tore it down. But the COVID, whatever it was, it kind of ruined things for people. Okay, I'm going to take this marker right here. It's just a pink marker. Jeez, cheaper than hamburger combos, right? And I'm just going to rub across the top of this, just to give it a little bit of pink, so that it blends better in with our egg. Blends better with our egg. And we're going to make us a little bow. We got 10 minutes. Let's see if I can do this. Boop-de-doop. Come here. Well, come on now. There we go. I'm not good at making bows, y'all. I'm not. I think it's going to be good enough for our little bunny. Take my little scissors here because of the piece of that right there. My husband's watching something, and they're just laughing in there. I don't know what he's watching. Some comedy show. And that TV's right on the wall behind me, so I can hear it. Okay, so there's our little bow, y'all. We're going to cut his tails back. There's our little bow. Oh, thank you for the stars, Paula. Thank you so much. Got his stitches yet, so it's not food on it. Oh, goodness. I'm not doing those. Thank you for them stars. Appreciate y'all. I just got them back, y'all. Probably 2 weeks ago. Yeah, buddy. Look at there. Look at there, look at there. We're going to just stick them some hot glue right there. Glue strings and all. I'm just going to stick that right there. Hold it down. And I'm running out of room. Okay, now let's grab our egg. And we're going to go ahead and put that down. And I'm going to need more hot glue. Why do I always do that? Yep, Messy Craft Corner will be on right up after me, y'all. She's right behind me, so y'all make sure that you're in the group. Join the group. The link to the group is in my description. So y'all just make sure that you stick around, because you won't be disappointed. I promise you that. I have never watched one of these events and been disappointed. Ever. Ever, ever. And I'm going to use some Titebond Quick and Thick on this because I'll probably have to put it on the egg too, because we are in South Georgia. And if it gets hot, these things that got hot glue on it will just fall right off. It sure will. But I want the cross on there because of the real meaning for Easter. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Carolyn, welcome, welcome. You ready, Jimmy Lou? Good deal, good deal. Okay, so I'm going to put the Titebond Quick and Thick and a little bit of the hot glue. And I'm just putting the Titebond Quick and Thick in just certain areas here, because we can't mix our glues. And then we're going to put our little chocolate bunny on here, or our white chocolate bunny. He's not chocolate no more. But I like him. I like him. And y'all, thank you again, Lisa, for having me. And the event has been fabulous. I have watched the whole event. I have. I have. And everybody's done some fantastic things. Fantastic. Now, I am going to paint this in the same color paint that the flowers are in, the little welcome. And it's going to go up here in the top corner. But we're running out of time. And I need to pull 2 names. I'm fixing to, Pam. So that's what we got here, y'all. Okay, let me pull 2 names real quick. We're going to get close and personal here. Thank you, Verna. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Laura. Okay, and we're going to stop. And boop. And our first name is Lisa Tisi. T-I-S-I. Lisa. Let me write it down. That's our first name. Okay, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Do. And stop. Debbie Milner. Okay, these names are going to Miss Lisa so that she can put you in the bottle. And I will also put those same names in the Blessing Bundle bottle for my page as well. That way you may get some happy mail from me. Okay, so we got the 3 things that I used. I used the cross. That was part of it. I used this lace up underneath the black. Use that lace. And then his bow is part of another kind of lace that I got in my box from Miss Stella. So that's what we got. My time is up. So y'all go over and see Jimmy Lou and show her the same love that you showed me. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. And remember, never feel like you are all alone, because you're not. Because God loves you and I love you too. So y'all have a blessed afternoon. Take care of yourself. Thanks again. Bye for now.